welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to show you how I created this eye look using the Modern Renaissance palette and the Colourpop Semi-Precious. Of course you're gonna get the Vlogmas part of this video. So let's head over to the gift corner and see what we find there. 1 week into the calendar already and we are ready for gift number 7. That is going to be from my best friend, aka wifey, Josefina. This calendar is just falling apart. And I don't know how to do this now because it's starting to get like heavy on one side. Okay, I think it's holding up. Bear with me. Just a few more weeks. Who do you think so far has came up with the most fun things for this calendar? We are doing a little competition here, but it's nothing like, it's just for fun. Like, who do you think came up with the most fun gifts for this calendar? I remember last time I did have a guess for what was in her package, but this time I don't have a clue. Like, I don't have any idea what's going to be inside of this, so let's open it and find out. So let's open package number 7 from Josefina and see what's inside here. And last time I had a guess of what's inside of her package and I was completely wrong, so I have no clue this time and I don't feel like I'm in the position where I can guess because I was so wrong the last time when I thought it was going to be like bathing salt and it was chia seeds. Let's see what's inside here. Okay, so this is also like, it's like a little like Christmas decoration. And here's the thing, I need to tell you like the little like backstory here. It's super cute. Is it batteries in here? Oh, it's with light. I don't know if you can see, but when you push this little thing here, it goes on like small lights. Can you see the lights? I don't know. I don't think you can see them. Maybe if we like... Can we turn off the lights here? Maybe you can see. Can you see? Now you can see. Like it's some lights here. Very cute. Maybe the lights is better like this. Why did I have my ring light on? So I need to tell you a little background story here because here's the thing. I don't have any Christmas decorations in my apartment whatsoever. Josefina is crazy for Christmas decorations. She's planning her Christmas decoration like in the summer. She's talking about which kind of Christmas decoration she's going to have. And I have nothing, but now I have something and I'm actually going to put this next to my bed because I think it's so cute. So this is, I take it as a little like insider joke that she's, every time I'm telling her that I don't have any Christmas decorations and she's like, are you crazy? She's living for Christmas. So thank you, Josefina. Now I have my first Christmas decoration. So yeah, guys, it's time for this tutorial part of this video. So I think it is the first or the second time that I'm doing a tutorial on this channel. I have been doing some tutorials on my beauty channel that I have not been active on for very long now. I decided to put all my effort into one channel instead of having 2 channels. So that is why, as I have mentioned before, it's not going to be only fitness related things on this channel because I love beauty and I love makeup, so I'm also going to cooperate some makeup and beauty videos in this channel. And I hope that you guys gonna like it. And 1 week has passed by on this Vlogmas now, and I hope that you have hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload a Vlogmas video. So it's going to be 1 video every day until Christmas. So I hope I see you guys in tomorrow's video. But now let's jump right into this tutorial. So the palettes I'm gonna use is Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills and Semi-Precious from Colourpop. So mostly I'm gonna reach for the matte shades in the Anastasia palette, and the star of the show is gonna be this color. I'm gonna start by setting down a base, and I'm using my Tarte concealer for this. And I like to set down my base before I start applying shadow. So I'm gonna use this bright color in the Shade and Light palette to do that. What I wanted to go for today is a little more of a halo kind of eye with a lot of sparkle in it. So I'm going to start by building up the crease a little bit. So I'm going in with a big fluffy brush. So I'm starting with this like powder pink shade and starting to work that on a big fluffy brush in my crease. And I'm working with this like in all the way to the corners and out all the way to the edge. Really want to have it all around on my eye. I want to deepen down the color a little bit, so I'm going in with Red Orchid on the same fluffy brush. And I'm going to work this in the crease but go just a little bit lower, so not as high as the pinky color. I'm more precisely in my crease here, but still buffing and blending it into the other pink color. On the same brush I'm going into Buen Fresco again, the pinky, dusty pink color, and just making sure that I blend everything seamlessly. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna cut the crease, but I'm not gonna cut the whole crease. I just want to cut like the halo part of the crease. So on a synthetic brush I am gonna take and go into my Chart concealer. You can use any concealer that you have, and I'm just going to take some concealer on the brush and start cutting out like the halo part of the crease. I'm going to leave the inner and outer corners blank, but I want the halo part to be kind of big, so I'm going not all the way out, but like keeping just a little part in the inner and outer corner. And I kind of want it to go further up. I don't want it to be just on the lid. I want it to go up a little bit in the crease area. Then I'm gonna go into the star of the show, which is this color in this Colourpop palette. And I am gonna pick it up on my MAC 242 brush. If you don't have this specific palette, but you do have the Anastasia palette, you can use any other shimmery shadow that you like. So just before I move on to the inner and outer corners, I just need to clean up just a little bit in the crease on this eye because I did mess up a little bit. So I just go back in the Buen Fresco pink color just to clean up a little bit, because I did made a little bit of a mess here. So on this smaller, little more precise but still fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in to the Antique Bronze shade and start to build up my inner and outer corner. So I'm gonna put this more precisely in the very end and very like inner part of my corners. And then I'm going in with the Vegetarian red part, and I'm gonna connect that between the outer corners and the Colourpop color. So I'm gonna go in the middle and try to buff it in, so we get more like a fade effect here. And the same thing on the inner corners. I decided I wanted to have a little more depth and darkness in the outer and inner corners. I'm going into Cypress Umber, this dark brown color, just to create a little more depth. Just in the outer and inner part of the corners. And going back into Red Ochre just to blend it out. It's a lot of blending, but I think it's gonna be good in the end. So I decided I didn't want to have so harsh lines in the upper part of the halo. So I'm gonna go into Buen Fresco again and just blend out the edges a little bit. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just decided I think this is gonna look a little bit better, so Not so much of a cut crease, more like a halo effect. So now I'm gonna move on and do the rest of my face, and I will come back and finishing off the under part of the eyes. So I did do the makeup on the rest of my face, and I did put on some Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. And now I'm gonna finishing off the eyes. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and tight line with a black liner, because I do want this look to be a little bit smoky. So I'm gonna line both the upper and lower part of my lash line. I'm gonna start working on the lower lash line, and we're only gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette on the lower lash line. I'm taking a smaller but still fluffy brush, and I'm going into Buen Fresco, the dusty pink color, and working it on... Oh, can you see all of that dust? And working it on my whole lower lash line. And then I'm gonna mimic the things that I did on my upper lid. So I'm going in on an even smaller, precise, but still rounded brush. I'm going into Cypress Umber, and I'm gonna put it in my very inner and outer corners. Then on the bigger, fluffier brush, again I'm going into Red Ochre to blend the pinky color and the brown color together. The same thing as we did on the upper lid. And to brighten up underneath my brow bone, I'm going into Tempera, the very brightest matte color in the palette. Last step before putting on lower lash line mascara, I'm gonna highlight my inner corners, and today I'm using my Jouer Eyes highlighter, the same that I have on my cheeks. I'm just gonna put a tiny little bit just precisely underneath my brow bones to highlight just a little bit. Some lower lash line mascara, and then we are done. And this is the finished look. It turned out very dramatic. I'm also gonna put on some lips. Dream Team Liquid Satin Lip and a makeup store liner. So I'm gonna put it on, and then we're gonna see how this look turned out.